Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers with Green Acres Pest Control. And today I want to go over tolerances and some of the I don't know how to go about addressing this situation. I've had a pest control YouTube channel for almost 3 years. And I've got a lot of people who watch my videos. I've got a lot of people who comment on my videos. And now, the reason I say tolerance is because there's a tolerance level in pest control. This is something that you learn as you, go out and do pest control. So let's say that you've got a problem with spiders. You really hate spiders. You can't stand them. You're terrified of them. You just don't want them in your house at all. Ants, they don't bother you that much, but spiders, you just can't tolerate them in the house. So your tolerance level of spiders is just really, really low. You just cannot tolerate spiders, but you can tolerate ants. So your tolerance of ants might be really, really high. You're not going to call a pest control guy to come in your house and kill ants. You're going to call the guy to come out and kill spiders. Same with cockroaches. Now, I've done roach jobs where the people had just horrible roaches. In fact, I'll tell you a story. My son, one of the very first jobs I ever took him on, he was maybe 9 years old. He went with me, and it was a bed bug job. Now, I go in the house. The bed bugs really, really bad. The people had really horrible bed bugs, and they had really horrible cockroaches. And there's a little boy sitting in a chair, and the cockroach was crawling across his arm. And my son pointed out, and he said, "Look out, you got a bug on your arm. There's a roach there." And the little boy kind of looked down at it like, yeah, they crawl on me all the time. And he just brushed it off into the floor. Like it just did not bother him. Now, they hired us to kill bed bugs. So their tolerance of bed bugs was really, really low. But their tolerance of cockroaches was really, really high. In fact, it had gotten to the point where the roaches were so bad, they didn't even recognize the roaches crawling on their skin. All right. So now I'm going to get it. I wanted to address all of that so I could get to some of the comments on my channel. Now, I don't allow every comment to stand on my channel. I delete a lot of posts. It's very difficult to keep track of everything or keep, all of them taken care of, because I do offer pest control advice, but I don't offer pseudoscience, some would call advice. When it comes to things like people using pesticides on their bodies, that's crazy. People will say, "I had an exterminator for several months, and he couldn't take care of my problem. And you know how I did it? I did this, or I did that. And I fired my pest guy, and I got rid of my problem myself." Did they really? Or did they just get it to the point where they could tolerate it? Did they really get rid of their bed bugs? Did they really get rid of their roaches? That specific house that I tell you about with the bad cockroaches, I've been in houses where the cockroaches were so horrible, they would literally crawl up your boot and go into your pant leg. That's really severe. Now, that problem didn't happen overnight. That problem persisted through months, if not years, to get that bad. And they finally decided they couldn't handle it two more. Their tolerance had just finally gotten to the point where they just could not tolerate them anymore. And I'll go for months, and I will eliminate the roaches, and the roaches will be almost non-existent. Now, not gone, but almost gone, to the point where the people can tolerate the levels of roaches, and then they fire you. And then those people will call you again in a couple years when the roaches just get out of control. There are those types of people in pest control where they can tolerate it, they deal with it, and it doesn't bother them at all until the levels just get so high they can't stand it anymore. So when people say, "I did this," or "I did that," this is what I did to get rid of my problem. You have to take it with a grain of salt and understand that tolerance does matter in pest control, and people can tolerate things It doesn't mean they're eliminated. Maybe they just got them down to the level where they're not bothering them anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you've got a problem with spiders and you go and you treat your house for spiders and you get the level down to where you can manage it, well, I guess that's really what pest control is about. So I want to go over some of the comments though. It's one thing if you want to come on my channel and you want to say, you know, I have a problem with this. Do you have any advice? Or this, I tried this and it didn't work well. Do you have any advice on this? This is I use this for my business platform. I've tried to be very professional, and I don't like some of the comments. People come on and they belittle my audience. They'll come on and they'll say things about how stupid the people are who watch my channel. I don't appreciate that. I delete those posts immediately. I'm the boss. So I delete those posts. I don't let that stuff stand on my channel. I also don't appreciate people coming on and saying rude or unprofessional things to me. I don't mind corrective criticism. If you go read some of my comments on a lot of my most famous videos, like my heat treatment videos and things like that, I let them stand. I don't mind if people say, you know, I used heat and I was able to eliminate, you know, my bed bugs. This is how I did it. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. But, you know, coming in and saying things that are actually harmful to people or harmful to me, that's not allowed on my channel. And I do delete those posts, and I typically delete and block immediately. I don't give like warnings. I don't give, you know, second chances or third chances. I just take, if that person's going to come in and be rude right away, then they get blocked immediately. So, also I wanted to use this chance to mention that I have a myth May that I've been doing every day of May. I release videos on myths of pest control, and some of them are myths, some of them are true. Some of them people think are myths, but actually are not myths at all. They're actually true. So stick along, like and subscribe to the channel. Hang in there and take a look at those videos too. They're usually released around 10 to 10:30 in the morning every day. So you guys have a really great day. I appreciate it. I hope this has shed a light on tolerance in pest control and how, well, I guess that's it. So like and subscribe to the channel. Take a look at my website, greenacrespc.com, or follow me over on Facebook. I answer questions on my Twitter all the time as well. And Twitter handle is @greenacrespc. So y'all have a great day. Appreciate it. Thanks.